Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel, He Restores Me. If you're new, welcome. I hope you're well. Today we have an interesting topic. I think it deserves a drum roll. Drum roll. And the topic today is purpose. Yes, purpose. It's an interesting topic. It's something that people think about, especially around my age when you're in your 20s. You start really thinking about your purpose. When you're younger, there's encouragement to think about what you want to do as your future career. And I know I used to say I want to be a footballer. There's different interesting careers that you think about when you're younger, but you don't know how to practically get to that stage. And then when you get older, you start realizing, wow, we have to think about our careers and think about it practically. It's not just about careers when it comes to purpose. I think purpose is about your reason for existence. I'll try and attempt to speak French. Ma raison d'être. I don't know if I pronounced that properly. It's not merely just a career. It's about how I will impact the world. Sometimes there's lots of pressure to figure out your purpose straight away. But I think sometimes purpose can be quite, I'm not sure what the word is, diverse. Like you can find different purposes along the way. So you may feel like your purpose is to be a good family member there for your parents and your siblings, and then when you get older you have children. Now part of your purpose is being a good mother, and then you may become a grandparent, and then that's what your purpose is. So I think over the time your purpose can change, and I don't think that's a problem. That's just what life is about. Yeah, I think purpose is an interesting topic because it's always at the corner of your mind. Well, at least with me it's at the corner of my mind, but sometimes I am scared to broach the topic and think about it realistically. Like, what am I doing today that is contributing towards me living out my purpose? I'll share a bit about my journey with finding my purpose. One of my favorite verses is 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 31 from the Bible, and it says, "Whatever you do, whether you eat or drink, do it all to the glory of God." That was something that I really wanted to aspire to do. Sometimes I felt like I wasn't living up to that verse about doing everything to God's glory. But I had an interesting moment when I was in my late teens, when I was 18, and I felt like that shifted my relationship with God, and I started to see how I needed to practically apply the scriptures into my life. And another verse that has helped me is Philippians chapter 4 verse 8 to 9, and it says, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." Then verse 9 says, "Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you." That verse was definitely something that helped me to realize whatever I do, it needs to be in light of that verse, thinking of things that are positive. And it changed the things that I watched. I started watching shows that were more Christ-centric and not thinking about just watching nonsense and thinking about things that aren't true. And it made me also listen to different music. I stopped listening to music that had messages that just didn't reflect my purpose and it didn't reflect my values. Over the years, I started slightly slipping back into watching nonsense. I would say this year really was when I started slipping up a bit and forgetting what my purpose was. And then I had to have a conversation with myself and also pray about it and think, are the things that I watch or the music that I listen to, is it in line with my values? And I think that reminded me that I need to stick back to what my purpose is, and my purpose is to glorify God in everything and to focus on the positive things. So that's my journey with purpose. There's more to it as well, of course, because those are just two things, the music I listen to and the shows that I watch. There are other things that I think are important when you're thinking about purpose. It's also important to think about your passions, what you love. That helps you have an idea about what your purpose is, because there's no point of thinking your purpose is to become a footballer, but you don't even like doing exercise. Yeah, it doesn't work. So it's good if you have something that you're passionate about, because your passion can turn into your purpose as well. I think it's important to talk about this whole idea of soft life. I heard about this year, this soft life idea, that the easy life, you're not supposed to glorify hardships. But the fact is, when you have a purpose, it may not always feel smooth sailing. It may not always feel like what you're working towards is giving you the results instantly. It may involve hard work. It may involve really dedicating time and sacrificing things that you may like or enjoy. So I think soft life, I don't think it's for me, because it just sounds like it's all about feeling as comfortable as possible, but sometimes the greatest things in life come outside of your comfort zone. It's worth the hard work if you're going to positively impact the lives around you and other people who you don't know. That's all I'm going to say about purpose today. But I hope that this video has helped you, and please share with me how you work towards fulfilling God's plan for your life.